And we're rolling. So instead of my sunrise walk today it's the sunset walk. Because just that's what days look like, and we just roll with them. And either way, it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, guys, so I want to jump on here and talk to you real quick today. It's gonna be a shorter video, or at least I say it's gonna be a shorter video, but with me, I say that, and sometimes I still talk for a while because I love to talk. And you guys know that about me. And I'm sure that you love and admire that because, you know, everybody loves a little talking, a little learning, a little loving. We're all listening and helping each other through this life, right? This is what we're here to do, is we're helped to walk each other home at the end of the day and be there for support and love. And so I'm just gonna do that in whatever amount of time, because time is an illusion anyways, that it takes. All right, but seriously though, let's see how quickly I can wrap this up. So I was getting on here intuitively and thinking 4 steps to start changing your life from whatever situation you're in. But honestly, I was actually getting a download as I'm walking, and it might be 5. So whatever at the time being, when I create the video, I will say 4 or 5, and you'll know then. So anyways, whatever situation you're in life, I have been there many times. I've been there. You guys know a lot of my story. We can easily jump into what we like to call the victim mentality, the victim role. And it's not to disempower you and or name call you and or any of that of the like. What it is meant to do is to serve and show you that you are not a victim, right? When we think victim is like something has happened to me. Something has done something to me. And because of this situation, person, thing in my event in my life, I have a right to act, say, be this particular way, even though it's not serving our highest and best good. So we don't want to remain in that victim role. Victim role is powerless. We want to be powerful and control our lives, right? We want to take our lives by the bull, by the horns, and freaking live them to the fullest, right? We want to change our fucking lives. We don't want to remain in a low vibration, in a low point in our life, even though the events that have happened in our lives have influenced us, hurt us, betrayed us, rocked our core, rocked our world, because things are just happening, right? Events, situations, people, things, they're just happening. And we can pull ourselves away and pull ourselves back to look from an observer's point of view. We'll realize it's just that. But with that, emotions and feelings go along with that. And that's how easy it is to jump into a victim mentality, victim state, because we're like, well, Carolyn, you don't understand what's happened in my life and the things that have happened, and this has happened, and this person did this to me, or they said this to me, Carolyn, and I have every right to do this. And here's the thing. Here's your giant permission slip to say, you know what? You have every right to feel the way you feel. And maybe what they did, said, or whatever is not right. And it's not just. And it's not okay. Right? And that's where the whole boundaries come into play, right? And protection of our heart. But here's the thing. By creating boundaries, and by first deciding to change your life and doing these simple hacks that I'm going to share with you shortly, it's removing you from a victim state to say, just because this event, person, thing, whatever happened to you or in your life does not dictate your future from here on out. It doesn't have to. This event, situation, person has no control over you unless you are allowing the control to happen. Unless you are allowing them to take control of your life, which is you giving your power, your energy, your emotion to this event day in and day out, letting it rock your mind, rock your world. And if you don't want that, if you don't want to live in that state of emotion or disempowerment, what can you do today about that? How can you change that? Right? You have the power, my dear. You have the power to change your freaking life. It remains within you. All it is a simple decision, a simple shift to decide to want to change your life for the better, to not want to live in this low vibration, to not want to let this event or person control you any longer. But it starts with you. It starts with you saying, no fucking more. And by you deciding to do that, then the power is then handed over to you again, and you become the victor of your life. You are controlling your life again. No matter what has happened in your life, you could have had the most challenging, terrible, hurtful. I've heard all stories. I've lived my own story. But I refuse to give that story in my life because it's just that. It's a story. It's an event. I refuse to let that control my daily life. I refuse to be sad, miserable, upset, pissed off, frustrated that this has happened and this person said this and this person did this and I feel like this and they made me feel like. It's disempowerment. And you no longer have to feel like that when you decide to make the change, when you make that decision that no more. It stops now. And with that being said, let's roll into the steps that when you make that decision, when you're like, you know, Carolyn, you're fucking right. What the hell am I doing? This is my fucking life. I'm literally letting this event, this person, this situation, these things control me day in and day out because I'm constantly giving energy and thought and emotion towards it. And I don't want that anymore. But I don't know what to do from here on out. I don't know how to wake up in the morning and not think about this, right? I don't know how to get over this and move past this and move through this and heal this. I don't know what to do. Here we go. Let's jump right into it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's going to be probably 4, but I'm thinking 5. 4 or 5 steps to literally change your freaking life. Like, if you want within nothing more than within the next 30 days to change your freaking life from wherever you are now, from even if you're at the point that you can't even get yourself out of bed every day, or you're literally crying day in, day out, every hour on the hour, whatever that looks like for you, you could be a hot mess express. And there is no fucking judgment because we've all been there. We all been there. Or even if you're at the point where you are feeling better, but you're like, I just don't know how to, I feel like I'm just stuck. I feel like I'm just, this event, the situation has a hold on me and I just feel like it keeps circling back to that event and back to it. I feel like I'm in this whirlwind and this cycle and I can't break free. Well, my friend, let's do it. First step. And these are going to seem so simple. And like, really, Carolyn, this is how you change. Are you sure? There's no magic pill here. There's no thing you have to go out and buy. There's nothing you have to do, like, as far as some drastic, this is the magic pill, this is the magic steps. You gotta find this one thing. This has been the secret that everybody's been holding. Nope. It's so simple that when you start doing it and you start hearing about it, you're like, really? Okay. First step. Starting today, you're making the decision, right? It's no longer gonna control you. What you're gonna do is each day when you wake up, because here's the thing, guys, we are operating from our subconscious mind 95% of the time. So your brain serves as a timestamp in time so that when you wake up, it remembers. This is how you protect. This is how fear tries to control us, right? Quite frankly, when you're waking up, everything is kind of, boom, we're putting on a repeat. We're playing the video again. So how do we stop that, right? How do we fix that? We need to do like a pattern interrupt. We need to change things up. So in the morning, first thing you're going to do when you wake up, first thing, within the first 10 minutes, you're going to say out loud and or you're going to write down whatever is convenient for you. If you have a journal, great. If you have a piece of paper, great. If you are a person that just wants to speak aloud, you are going to list out 10 things that you are grateful for. 10 things. And if it's hard right now, this particular moment in time, to think about 10 things, because you're like, I just don't know where to go. Are you grateful to have food in your belly? Are you grateful to have a roof over your head? Are you grateful for your children in your life? Are you grateful for this beautiful body that you're able to experience life in? Are you grateful for your health? What are you grateful for? They can be so simple. And you're going to state them aloud. I actually really want you to state them aloud because there's something when you put your voice to your emotion and hearing yourself speak it loud. You can say it in your head too if you're not comfortable, but say it loud. I am grateful for this. I am grateful for this. I am grateful for this. 10 things. For the first 10 minutes you wake up. Then go on and do what you have to do. You want to brush your teeth, take a shower, whatever you want to do. If it's before you're leaving for work in the day, if you go to work sometimes during the, if you're a person that drives to work, whatever, or if you work from home, doesn't really matter. After you do your shenanigans, getting ready for work, then you're going to go to the mirror and you can go into your own bathroom. You're going to look at that mirror. This is the second thing. You're going to look at that mirror and you're going to tell yourself that you love yourself. It's going to look like this. You look right at the screen. Carolyn, I love you. Carolyn, I love you. And you're going to do this and you're going to say this 10 times to yourself, whatever your name is. Susie, Jessica, Jennifer, doesn't really matter. I love you. And then after that 10 times, you're going to say, I forgive you. Carolyn, I forgive you. Carolyn, I forgive you. Carolyn, I forgive you. And you're going to say that 10 times. And then you're also going to say, Carolyn, I love you. Again, 10 times. And if you guys do this 5 times each, that's fine. But honestly, stick with the 10 times if you can. And you're going to notice a shift in your energy. When I started doing this mirror work, I was quite literally blown away with it. There was emotions. I was crying. I was letting emotions run through, because it's when you're looking at yourself at your deepest and lowest and most painful moments, you truly are missing the self-love in your body. That's what's lacking. It's within us. You can say, I see you. I love you. I admire you. You can say whatever you want. These are just little tips for you. Then after that, if you're going maybe to make your coffee in the morning, maybe you're going to make breakfast before you leave or whatever it is, you are going to, number 3, third thing, put your favorite fucking music on, favorite song, whatever that is at this present moment in time, and actually have it be more of a high vibrational one. So you may like a slower music or something to set the mood, and you can absolutely play that too, but I want you to move your body. There's something when you're putting your emotions and your body to movement, you're quite literally pushing out and moving out that old toxic energy out of your body through motion. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit play on Spotify, whatever it is, YouTube, you name it, your favorite song right now. Get up and move. Shake that body, move that body, sing out loud, be stupid. This is your kitchen. Who cares? Nobody's judging besides you. And who cares if your kid's seeing this or your husband sees this or whatever it is. I had this all the time, and my kids were laughing, and then they start dancing around with mommy, and they'd be crazy, and they would just laugh, and we'd just be kids. And that changed my entire mood. That set my mood, my path for the entire day. Because I made that decision to change my life and my situation at that present moment. And it's so easy. Music, guys, is so easy. Music speaks to your soul. It lights you the fuck up in the movement, and the toxic energy releases from you instantly. If you're ever having a bad moment, say it's throughout the middle of the day, say it's whatever it is. I don't care if you're at work, whatever. Go into the bathroom, put earphones on, go into the stall, lock the stall, and freaking shake your ass. Like nobody's watching, because there ain't nobody in that stall with you. I mean, maybe. I don't know how you roll. Just kidding. But seriously, do that. Or just step outside and take a break. Go in your car, shake it off. Take back your life and your control. That's the third hack. And that was quite literally a game changer for me. And honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 4 of them, and then I'm gonna do a bonus one. Because the bonus one is gonna get you to that next level. And if you're wanting to take this to the next level, it will get you there. And it's gonna be part of your morning ritual. But the 4th one is a manifestation visualization. Take it as either one. This doesn't have to look like I know people are like, I don't meditate. I don't know how to meditate. I don't know where to begin with meditating. Meditating can literally be you doing what I'm doing here, walking and listening to the quiet. I hear owls. It literally could it's just clearing your mind. Breathing. Deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You can literally find these things on YouTube for free, guys. And just type in visualization for relaxation, or a relaxation of guidance, something like that. So you get somebody to guide you through this. The whole thing with manifestation and or a visualization, which I prefer the visualization because it's a little bit easier, especially when you're starting out with meditation, when you feel like sometimes it's hard to be with our own thoughts. It's hard to be in the quiet. It's tough. It's challenging, especially when we're first starting to go through our healing journey, that there's a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts kind of, they play in and they're just jumbling through, and we don't know how to kind of decipher that. Start with a visualization. What that will do is it will be a guided visualization of some sort, and they'll walk you through saying, what's one of the most favorite times in your life? Where were you? How are you feeling? What noises do you see? What people are in your life? Those kind of things. And you can do like a quick 5-10 minute one, whatever time you have, and start doing that. And then you can literally do that at the beginning of the day if you like to in the morning, or you can do it in the middle of your day on a break time. You could even do that nighttime. It's very powerful before we go to bed too, because it gets our mind trained into that delta wave state where like we can literally manifest anything into our lives. I'll make another video later on manifestation as well, because whew, shit's crazy when you can control your life like that. But right now we're in the healing part. So choose that. Choose any video you can find, 5-10 minutes, whatever that is, and start doing that. And then here's your bonus. Your extra credit, if you will. Because this one is a more recent change in my own life that has quite literally changed when I started doing research. And whew, if you can, for 30 days, wake up at sunrise and face east. You may be in an apartment, you may be in a house, it really doesn't matter. Step outside. I'm not saying don't look through glass, not the windows. Get outside. I know it might be cold. Say you're like Callan, it's in the middle of freaking winter. It's like 5 degrees or negative 30. Bundle up. Do something. Because sometimes I know where you're at, you may not see the sunrise, right? Or you may just not see sun. It's that morning light. Sunlight and it's so important in your life. It gives you so much guidance. It gets your body in the circadian rhythm to start giving messages on how to clean and prepare your body and run your cycle of your body, right? Run everything properly to really get your mind right. Your brain health is so important that if you can challenge yourself for 30 days, this changed my life, guys. I'm not kidding you. Like the last, it was about 7 months ago, changed my freaking life. I don't want to miss the sunrise anymore. Get up, sunrise. Find out what sunrise is in your area and turn and face east. And just look as if the sun was coming up. And feel that morning light. Get that morning light into your eyeballs. Your eyes quite literally take direction from sunlight. And this begins to change and get all your systems running correctly. Your brain health, your heart, your health, your life, your everything starts to get your body back into the circadian rhythm. The way your body and your life was intended to live. So if you can challenge yourself, if you can't, do the 4 steps and then move into the 5th step. There's something to be said when we start taking control of our life and we decide to make that decision, guys. You have the power. I'm gonna wrap this up and leave this with you today. If you are not happy in this current situation you are in life, with situations that have happened in your life, if you're not happy with the way you've been talking, acting, feeling day in and day out, maybe you have children to take care of and you just feel so lost and hopeless and don't have any direction and just don't know where to go, those 4 steps, 30 days, will change your fucking life. I can speak from experience, and I work with several clients that this has literally changed. It doesn't have to be rocket scientist, guys. This doesn't have to be you signing up and going to speak to a therapist outside of the realm. This is not found, your healing journey is not found outside of you. It is found within you. And once we can take back our power and start looking within and realizing, wow, I literally can control my life, it's a game changer. On that note, I'm going to leave you with this. You are powerful. You are amazing. You are strong. You are worthy as fuck. And you deserve this life. You didn't incarnate in this life to live small, play small, be small, or controlled, or manipulated, or hurt. You are worth so much more. You are not at the predicament where you need to be sad, upset, miserable because of anything in your life. And by God, like, guys, take your fucking life back in your hands. Because you deserve that. And I want that for you more than anything, because I remember those days when I just felt so lost and broken and helpless and weak. Things I never wore in my life. I was always the girl that put the smile on her face. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. Everything's great. I'm strong. I can handle it. Da, da, da. Until you can't handle it anymore. And then it becomes the fake it till you make it attitude, which doesn't serve anyone. And that's not what I want for you either. You got to go and face that inner trauma, that inner pain. Face it fucking head on. Say, I see you. I hear you. But you no longer control me. And then start with these 4 simple steps and move to the 5th. And I would love to hear from you all too, how this is literally changing your life. watch this video, do the work. I can give you all the power, all the tools, anything, but you have got to be the one that stands up, decides to do it, and takes the first fucking step to do it. There's so many times that I personally was stuck in my own life, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and never took that first step, never did it. And in that moment, I realized that by me not ever taking the first step, I might fill my head with a bunch of knowledge and consume, but if I'm not implementing, I'm not getting myself anywhere. So, are you going to take this challenge head on? Are you going to implement today? Are you going to change your life? Are you going to take your life back? Because I know you want to, and I know you're fucking worth it, lady. So, I love you. I want you to have a wonderful evening. Check out my sunset, guys. See in the background? Look at that. This is what I'm staring at. The video doesn't even do justice. It's absolutely stunning. It's when you, in these moments we can be grateful for the little things. You know, tomorrow morning I'm going to be grateful for waking up for another day and being able to see a sunrise and a sunset and hearing nature. What are you going to be grateful for? Comment back when you are changing this. It could be during the 30 days. It could be after the 30 days. In the comments below, and leave me a comment. How is this changing your life? How are you feeling? What has changed in your life? Did you take your life back? Are you seeing the beginning changes of your life in front of your eyes? I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear these changes and how this has impacted and changed your own freaking life, because we're all just here helping one another grow, evolve, learn, and heal. And that's why I'm here for you guys. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Love you.